Welcome to NTC's video report on our TAACCCT grant through NWTC. When Northcentral Technical College was first approached about working on the TAACCCT grant, we immediately thought of welding a machine tool. These two programs are definitely in high need in our area. When we first started with the TAACCCT grant, we brought in our presidents of local companies, and we really talked about what we needed to do in the future beyond the TAACCCT grant. We really looked at the sustainability of our initiatives that we were going to bring up in the TAACCCT grant and how we could take those out into the distant future. This was one of the greatest things that I take out of the TAACCCT grant is the partnerships that were increased and changed through the TAACCCT grant. We now have a much larger advisory committees than we've had in the past, and they're much more fluent. People who are working in our industry are constantly working with the technical college to make sure we are staying at or ahead of the game, moving through the development of our programs, our labs. It's led to many other partnerships, from everything from our Miller agreement to we have some beautiful fiber laser equipment in our welding lab, all as a result of what the TAACCCT grant started for us. In the future, it also has led to the SWIMA organization, which is Essential Wisconsin Metal Manufacturers Alliance, which is a group that works together to make sure they are bettering the whole industry. And that all came out of discussions that started with the TAACCCT grant.
With the new equipment that we were able to purchase through the TAACCCT grant, we were able to get more students into our program at a faster rate of time, and also get them out into industry a little bit faster than we normally could before the equipment. With addition to our normal program classes, we're also able to add new curriculum, new projects to it just because we have more machine time.
The new machining centers and lathes have impacted my education at NTC because usually it's a lot faster to use those. With the CNC lathe, with the live axis tooling, can make it a project that would normally have to be done on a lathe and a mill. You could just do it all in one setup on the lathe. With the horizontal machining center, they have the 2 pallet changers, so you could do 2 programs basically at the same time while one is running. You can be setting up or measuring or deburring the other one.
The new equipment that we were able to purchase helps us to train our students for industry in our area. The shops in our area are known for doing very large parts. These parts are done typically on horizontal mills with 50-foot by 12-foot tables. Here at school, obviously we don't have the size or the room for those types of machines, but the horizontal mill that we purchased helps train students for that kind of a work environment. The horizontal mill that we also purchased has a pallet changing system, which enables us to train students for high production runs. Along with the purchases also came a slant bed lathe with live axis tooling. That also helps train students to better job plan to become more productive when they get out into industry.
Well, most of the jobs that I've been looking for upon graduation, usually they want, like with lathe experience, they want the live axis tooling. And then, a lot of jobs also are for horizontal machining centers, and almost all the jobs out there now require some CNC programming or setup experience.
We work with the Workforce Investment Board here at school to better train people that maybe are working in industry already or maybe got laid off from a previous workplace. We can accelerate students through our program a little bit faster by giving them portions of our program, and this also gives them an opportunity to come back and continue their education once they get into the work field to join our 1 or 2 year programs.
Quite simply, creating opportunities for students to experience manufacturing challenges firsthand better prepares them for industry. With our ability to offer extensive robotic welding training, students learn everything from basic motion types, welding parameters and techniques as they apply to robotics, and also production cycle troubleshooting as if they were working in the field. At NTC, our students are able to study fixture concepts, allowing them to design and fabricate multiple fixtures. They're able to strategize for part repeatability and quality, and also production program efficiencies. All of this is possible because we have excellent robotic welding and fabrication equipment and instructors with extensive experience in this area.
The robotic welders and the fabrication tables have helped my learning experience for getting out in the industry and being able to have exposure to the new industry standards and more of the practices that are met in industry.
The dynamic needs and expectations of industry are continuously rising. With an understanding of robotic welding fixtures, programming, and production expectations, students will be able to quickly adapt to industrial environments. Furthermore, we're able to conduct feasibility studies for production parts, gaining insight into whether or not a part could be welded robotically, or perhaps a system with different capabilities would be needed. This is very helpful for students to better understand ROI.
I feel the new equipment will prepare me better for industry because it'll give me the knowledge to be able to jump right into something instead of having to learn something all over again as something new.
Having an increased capacity for welding sections allows students flexibility to choose the schedule that meets their needs. It also increases the percentage of students trained for the industry to fill the ever-rising need for skilled labor.